Hi boys and girls, it's Miss White. I'm outside, it's cold, it's wet, but this is the only place to record that's quiet, so it's where I'm at. While we're doing the lesson, let's make sure everyone's paying attention and writing as we go. Clarence, I'm talking to you out there. All right, we are on lesson 69 and it looks like this, so make sure you have it. Okay. We're going to get started right away on number 1. I'm going to give you the sound. I want you to write down the letters that make that sound. Our first sound is D. So number 1, we have D, whereas a final sound, it could be D, comma, ED. Number 2, G. It's just G. Number 3, P. Number 4, N. Number 5 is ng, N-G. Number 6 is Z, that's Z, comma, S. I'm going to move up over to, let's go here. Number 7 is A, O. Number 8 is W, W. Number 9 is I. And number 10 is B. All right, if you didn't get those, here's the top part. You might need to pause. And the bottom part, you can pause. We're going to move on to spell a couple of words. Number 11, we are going to spell the word 10. T-E-N. 10. T-E-N. And number 12, we are going to spell the word spoke. S-P-O-K. S-P-O-K. We have that K at the end, and our O says its name, so it gets the K-E. All right, make sure you have these two written down. Next, we're going to talk about our new digraph. Today we're doing a digraph. Let's look at these words. Gray, hay, play, stay. What sound are we hearing at the end of all these words? A. And what letters are we noticing that are making those words? That's A-Y. When we have words like this, when we graph them, we're going to underline the A-Y, or not graph, code. Underline the A-Y, scratch off the Y, and put a macron on the A. Because we aren't actually saying the Y is just making that A say its name, A. So that's how we would code it. All right. And then this is a vowel digraph because we hear the A in it. It makes a vowel sound. So it's a vowel digraph. Okay. Let's move along. So now when I ask you to write down the ways that you can spell A, in that beginning part where I say the sound A, and I want you to write down the ways you can say it, we always say A, consonant E. This is going to be number 13, by the way. A, consonant E, comma, A. But now, as a final sound, remember we do our line, final sound, we can put down A-Y. Those are the different ways that we can do when we hear the A sound, the different spellings. All right. Let's move on to 14. Let's practice spelling with A-Y. Our first word is hay. So we hear huh, and then A-Y. H-A-Y. Number 15. We have saying. So we hear that ing at the end. So let's just spell say. S-A. S-A-Y. And then we hear that ing. I-N-G. Number 16 is days. Again, we have that s at the end. So let's spell day. D-A-Y. and then we have our S at the end. Pause if you need to and make sure you have these down. Let's move on to coding. Oh, and hold on one second. I have our picture card. We have hey. So when we hear that A sound in hey, we can say A, hey. All right, let's do our coding. Number 17 is May. We have this digraph. The Y gets crossed out and the A says its name. Number 18, clay. Our C gets the K back. Here we have our digraph. Y gets marked off and A is a macron and it says its name. Number 19, played. We have our suffix here. Here we have our AY. We're going to underline, macron on the A, and scratch off the Y. 20, tray. We're going to underline the AY, scratch off the Y, macron on the A. And 21, spraying. This is a big one, isn't it? We're going to box off our ing. Our AY gets underlined, A gets the macron, Y gets crossed off. Look at these 5 words, look over at the picture next to them and see what it's pointing to, something specifically that those glasses are on, and draw a line to the picture that matches the word. Next, moving on, we're on 22. And we have raffle. We're going to box off this final stable syllable with a bracket and cross off the E. Here we have vowel consonant and it gets a brev. 23 is sleepless. We're going to cross off, or we're going to box out the less, that's the suffix. And we're going to, we have EE digraph here, we're going to cross off the E. E says its name. 24. We have zoom. We're just going to underline the OO digraph on that one. 25. We have cable. We're going to bracket this, cross off the E, and because we have just vowel and then nothing after it, it gets a macron. And number 26, trained. We're going to box off this. Here we have our AI digraph, and we cross off the A and the I, and the A says its name. Make sure you have those all done and draw a line to the picture that matches. All right, you're going to turn around and finish your worksheet now. Read the paragraph, answer the questions. See y'all on the next video.